Hello, everybody. My name is Coach Charmaine, and this is me and my Sister Lock Journey channel. I have several channels, but this is one. This one is about my sister locks, and I'm coming to you today because I just had a fresh retie. This is my 39th retie, and it is my fourth loctician. Now, if I were to have a name for this video, it would be why I have not been loyal. And the reason would have to be is because I feel like I haven't received loyalty in some cases. And I just want to say, this new loctician, I like her a lot. She is a loctician of over 20 years, and her hair is beautiful. It looks just like mine, but a lot longer. And let me just give you a little, I don't know what you can see with this chair, but what do you see? What do you see? But this is where I'm at. I am so loving these locks. But the true test I found is not in how they look, but it's in how they grow in. How do your locks grow in? Are your roots thin? Are they hanging on strings? Or do they have integrity? Even the littlest one, when it grows in, does it have lock integrity? That's the question. How do the locks grow in? And that's when we'll know what's what. Now, I must say that I did not experience any pain this time. And I washed my hair with Dr. Bonner's Castile soap, which I absolutely love, and it left my hair nice and soft and pliable, and it doesn't feel like straw. Also, I did use the tea tree Trader Joe's tea tree conditioner, and I gave it a good lather. I don't know if everybody's aware, when you put conditioner on your hair, you need to, it only activates with water. Water activates conditioner, and you have to, lather it up. And what I did was I parted everything, little conditioner, parted, little conditioner, all the way over the head, and then I wet it with water, and then I lathered it up. And so, yeah. Am I happy with the look? Well, what do you think? The look is fantastic. It's great. It's wonderful. It's terrific. Um, but it's been a journey. It's been a journey of discovery. It's been a journey of acknowledgments, acknowledging that everything that glitters isn't gold, acknowledging that as wonderful as the Sister Lock community is, there are some setbacks, some drawbacks. I do want to say this about my last loctician. Even though I did experience some pain, the locks grew in even. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about when I say this, so let me try to explain. The roots all felt strong, and they all felt even, and they all felt like they should feel. I didn't have any locks, even the thin ones, hanging on strings. So I was very excited about that. But at the same time, it did take 6 hours, and it was an additional sums of money. And you know, I and not that I'm kicking her totally to the curb. I'm not doing that. What I am doing is taking control over the process. I'm taking control over the process, which means that I get my hair done when I want to and with whom I want to. And I will follow the recommendations of my leader loctician. I will follow her recommendations, but I'm not a slave to those recommendations. And yes, I'm still going to continue to try to do my own hair and I have set a target of June. My June or July retie, I intend to do myself. That's the goal. My June or July retie, I want to do myself. Look at it. The hair is just giving all it is supposed to give. And when I told my latest loctician that I wanted to do it myself, she actually encouraged me to do it myself. And I thought that was like so wonderful that she would even say, you know what, that is a good, worthy goal to have. Do it yourself. Do it yourself. But I must tell you, I really must tell you that I look fabulous, which is, I'm well aware of it. And I haven't got my new body yet, but when I do, I'll let you know and show you that as well. I'm anticipating a brand new body around September. And what do I mean by brand new body? A total transformation of this body here in terms of weight and whatnot. And I will be demonstrating that as we go along. Not there yet, but we are on our way. Um, but in the meantime, I'm loving this hair. This is by far the greatest decision, in spite of all my ups and downs about it, in spite of my leaving the community and coming back to the community, in spite of all of that, this still is the greatest decision that I have made. One of my recommendations to anybody who is getting locks, who is thinking about getting locks, search your community. Anybody you see with sister locks or anything that looks like sister locks, write down their loctician's information. Take those referrals because you don't know when you're going to need it. Some of you have been lucky to be with a loctician for your whole entire journey. Hats off to you. Hats off to you. And somebody commented one time, they said, you know what? Maybe the fact that you keep moving from place to place is not so much technique or professionalism as you would claim. Maybe it's you. Hey, listen, maybe it is me. It could be me. And you know what? I'm okay with that because I'm okay with me. And so if me has to go through these different challenges and changes to get what I want for my hair, holla, I'm all right with that. So don't let anybody stomp on your parade. You know, people may not understand you. They may not get you. And that's fine. But even with this lady I have now, I don't plan on burning the bridges with the last lady. I want to keep her, you know, keep her on, keep her on my registry, uh, and in my radar. Uh, but we kind of we kind of missed each other this last retime because she had something to do, I had something to do, and we just kept missing each other. But see, missing each other doesn't mean that I wait for you. I know in your community mindset that is what that means. You wait for your loctician, and hey, I'm not judging you if that's what you want to do. But in my community mindset, it means I have a backup, so that if I can't see you, I'm going to the backup. I don't want nobody, and I've said this in other videos, that have a key to my smokehouse. All right? Nobody should have a key to your smokehouse. Because in your smokehouse is the meat that you are smoking. It is the meat that you caught. It's the meat that you killed. It's your meat. And nobody should have a key to that. And so have a backup plan. Have a backup plan. Listen, thank you all for being a part of my little world. And certainly join and click on blah 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 and do all those wonderful things, and maybe one day I'll get 3 million subscribers. I mean, it's a possibility, but I do try to like back and subscribe back to those who subscribe to me. I think that's a way that I can pay it forward. um and hey, listen, you ain't gonna connect with everybody, but the ones we connect with, I think that's wonderful. And so this is my 39th retime. I've had locks since November 21st, November 18th, 21st. I'm sorry, November 18th, 2021. And, you know, so what am I going to do now? Um, I'm probably going to twist, but I do like the crinkly look. I like that crinkly look. I like that crinkly look. And this really hasn't swelled yet. And that's one thing, that's one of the things my hair does. It swells after a few days, or like if I went to go work out somewhere, which is probably a good idea, my hair would swell. But it's kind of flat right now. I got 400 locks if anybody wants to know. And I don't have any, well, I've had color in it, like I colored it with Garnier Oleo because it's 60% oil. I did that. I think the last time I did that may have been the summer. Um, and as long as I don't have any visible gray showing, I'm probably not going to color it. I like the color it is. You really can't see it against this black shirt, but if I had on another color shirt, the brilliance of the color that's in my hair would come out. And I don't know if it's my imagination, but I really do think that Dr. Bonner's Castile Soup added a little je ne sais quoi to this hair. But there it is. There it is. 3.5 years of struggling. 3.5 years of fighting. 3.5 years of advocating for myself. There it is. There it is. So that's it. I just wanted to give you an update on my latest video and say thanks for watching, and thanks for commenting, and thanks for sharing. Been saying, just very briefly, I've been saying a lot about Melissa Blake and what she's doing, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it ain't looking that bad. Like she has one client that she's showing that has been locked for 6 years with her method. It don't look bad. But what I have noticed is that it takes a longer amount of time to get length, because every time you get length, you're tying it into several knots. So if you're waiting 2 or 3, or if you're waiting 4 or 5 months to get a retie, and then you have 2-3 inches of new growth, and you got 3 knots. So that whatever length you had, if that's something you desire, it is going to not be there. Now, it will eventually come. It's just going to take, in my opinion, twice as long. If length is not an issue for you, don't worry about it. Just go ahead and get it knotted up. But I must say that some of the hair that I've been seeing lately is looking kind of good. It's different. It has a different aesthetic. Where she said it was, expect that. Don't expect your knotted locks to look like sister locks. These smooth, cylindrical, um, two-light locks. No, they're going to be a little bumpy, but they still look good on some people. And then there some people who are dealing with baldness. She's helping them out, and she talks about sister locks from a knowledge base, but I don't think everybody is suffering from hair pattern baldness with sister locks. I think a lot of people are suffering because of poor, unprofessional, untalented, and untrained locticians. Uncaring. The people, I'm going to say all the people that I have had in my hair, whether or not they have, lasted, I always felt like they cared. I really felt like they cared. And I think that's important. I was a little disappointed with the last loctician when she combined my locks without my permission. I thought that was a little weird. So I did check with this one that I had today. I said, "You won't combine my locks without my permission, will you?" She said, "Absolutely not." So that was a little unorthodox, and it took a lot for granted. So, I may not go back there. I don't know. But what I've discovered is there's a whole lot of locticians out here. I mean, a whole lot. And they're not on the register. And they've been locking hair for years and years and years and years. And so, I think this is a wonderful community. I just think they've lost a lot in branding, and they've lost a lot in professionalism, and they've lost a lot in bad press. That's just my 2 cents. And I'm gonna sign out now and go somewhere and shoot, shoot. Good night. Have a wonderful evening. If I can get all these notifications off my screen, I can sign out. But I ain't signing out. So take care. All the best. Auf Wiedersehen.